This is Teresa from Angelic Blue. How are you? Welcome to this evening's live session. It is 7:30 p.m. here in Sydney, Australia, on Wednesday the 16th of April. Welcome to my live session. So I'm just going to check, as I normally do every week, checking to ensure that everything's good at my end, because we have had issues with the internet again. This time I actually got a notification from the supplier, whatever word I use, that it'll be off and it will come back on and they'll give it this notification, yada, yada, yada. You know what it's like. So just wanting to make sure that this is all good at this end. Hi, Johnny. All right. Just want to make sure. Let me know if you're on, because as I said, I can only see numbers. I don't know who's actually come on. I don't know. It doesn't, unless you let me know that you're on. It doesn't indicate, and doesn't let me know who's on, who likes, or anything like that. Hi, Chevy. You did say you were coming on today. Thank you very much. Let's have one more try and see if this one works as well. All right, I think looks like it's okay at this end. Oh, hi, Three Tulips. How are you? You also told me you were joining. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Wow, what a week so far. All right. So, as per usual, well, let me just explain. So this week I'm doing my live. Why do I feel like it's a bit crooked? Let me just try and... Is that better? Oh, hi, Peony. How are you? Welcome. Thank you so much. So tonight's live is a little bit at a different time, and because normally I do Instagram at 8 o'clock and then finish there and then start YouTube at 9 o'clock. But this week, like I said in my previous video, it is Holy Week, and I do want to take time. I don't want to take up too much of my time and too much of your time. There's a lot of preparations happening this week for those of you who celebrate and acknowledge Easter. So I just wanted to do something a bit smaller, but I will be changing my live sessions. I will be changing them a little bit, because I have found that doing both, like uploading and, I'm up, you may not seem like that, but I am up until very late, like midnight sometimes, trying to do all the things and making sure it's all done and settled. And so I'm veering to the side that I might just be doing lives only on YouTube for the time being and randomly doing them on Instagram. I find that, like, even last week when I just did the live on YouTube, I was able to finish up, settle, and not have that, because it is draining, and I love doing readings. Believe me, I love doing readings and connecting with the cards and connecting with people, whether they're in person or they're online. But it is very draining, and I need to look after myself, because if I don't look after myself, like I said, I can't do my job properly. And the other thing is, that those of you who know me well know that I'm a carer for my husband, who's a quadriplegic. And, it's not, and I say this, it's like a child. It's not like they go to bed and that's it. There are a lot of responsibilities throughout the night that I'm constantly waking up for. So, it does affect my energy. And if I'm not 100% clear with my energy, I don't feel like I can give 100% to people, and I don't feel, it's not comfortable. It doesn't sit well with me that I do a half job. If I'm doing something, I want to ensure that I'm doing it correctly and I'm doing it accurately as well. So I hope you all understand that. All right, so we're going to start the evening as I normally do with an angel affirmations card, and I'm going to see what the angels, you know, like the theme of the night. Let's see what they want to. Hold on, why is this on the side? Hold on. Some of these are on the side. What the angels want to sort of, you know, bring forth for this evening's live session. All right. So angels, join us and give us a clear indication of what the message is for tonight. Now, those of you, thank you for those who have just joined. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and also press the like button. I do appreciate that. So if you haven't been to one of my lives before, I do live readings, and which means if you have a query or you would like guidance from the angels, like that. Let me just get that card. I think there's two of them. There are 2 cards. So what I do is I do live readings. So if you have a query or you like guidance from the angels for a certain area of your life, I'll be using, tonight I'm using the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot cards as well by Radley Valentine. And I will give you guidance based on the cards that come out. And yes, and so if you are interested in, please just type it, and as they come along, I will then do the reading for you. Now let's see what the angels, the comment or the affirmations are for today. So it says here, so this is from, oh look, they're both from Guardian Angels. Look, both from Guardian Angels. All right. So message from your Guardian Angels: focus on your own dreams, express gratitude. Then you will easily see all the signs we send to let you know we're here helping you. So I trust that others' journeys are perfect for them as mine is for me. I find happiness on my own path. That's pretty good. I feel like that's the message from your angels, basically saying that worry about your own self and don't worry about what others are achieving or what others are doing, because that's for their journey, that's for them. So if you focus on yourself, your health, your mentality, your spirituality, just focus on you and just worry about your progress. Everyone else is on their journey and they can worry about their progress. So I just feel like the angels are just really reiterating that. If you focus on yourself and your dreams and your manifestations and whatever you want to achieve for yourself and your family, focus on that, and then everything else will fall into place. All right, now this one, he says, messages from your guardian angels: ask us to help you focus on every experience that brings a smile or a laugh. Then watch those moments multiply exponentially. I find joy in the simplest moments of life. I have power over my own happiness. So that's beautiful. So find the joy, allow your inner child to come out. Find the joy in just the simple little things. You know, I find that sometimes when I'm feeling down, I listen to something, or I recall a memory, or I watch silly videos, because all that laughter and that energy needs to come out. And I just feel like by doing that, it changes the energy of your body, of your mind, of your spirit, and it you know, even smiling can actually alleviate the heaviness sometimes that we have, that we store within us. So it's really important that you know, you have a laugh and even think about something old. Like I'm going to start laughing. I better stop. I think I've said this before many times. So if you know me and you've been following me for a while, you know exactly where I'm going with this. But, you know, I think back to my high school days, the silliness that my friends and I, oops, sorry, I just had to get that card. The silliness that we, you know, did. Like, it wasn't malicious, which is why it makes it more funny. But you think about the stupid or the silly things that you did. And then, you know, when you're in your teens or when you're early 20s and you go out with your friends, and just thinking about the silly situations that that you find yourself in, or the things that you heard. And yeah, it's, you know, look, it's bringing a smile to my face, because I can hear myself. And then when I'm with my friends and we reminisce, the cackling that goes on, and it's just that good hearty laugh that you just need. Because, you know, we store and we suppress so much anger, anxiety, devastation, disappointment, and all that inside. And then when you laugh and you let it all out, it just releases all that out of your body, or most of it out of your body, and you feel so much lighter. And it also helps clear your throat chakra because you're releasing things that you've been suppressing. So I just find that very interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting one too. So yeah, that's what my take on that is. So go and have a laugh. Go watch a funny movie. Like the other night on TV we had Ghosts, and I was laughing my head off because Whoopi Goldberg, she did an amazing job in that movie, and I was laughing at the scene where she's in bed and Patrick Swayze's character is singing, and she's in that little jumpsuit and she's like just doesn't want to hear him sing anymore. That was really funny. That makes me laugh each time. And when she has to hand over the check to the nuns, the $4 million that she doesn't want to hand over, but she has to. And, and she walks off because you can tell she's not one that wears suits. That is so funny. It is hilarious. And I just find it funny all the time. And my sisters and I laugh at that one because it's, it's just funny. So find the things, find the joy in your life and have a good laugh and, have a good hearty laugh. Even if you have to fake laugh, as long as you hear yourself laughing. As I said, we've got so many different channels and it's easy to just to put on a comedy channel or a comedy or a movie or something just to make you laugh and look at, I even watch, which I'm going to reveal too much about myself, but I like watching stupid things like people tripping over, falling over. I'm going to start laughing now. Just like it's stupid. It's funny. It's, I just thought of something which I don't want to say because it's actually not very nice, but yeah. I'm going to start laughing nonstop. I've had a thought. I'm not going to repeat it, but I did just have a thought. And now with the heater going on and I'm laughing my head off, I've just gone all red. But I just thought of something when I used to laugh when I was a teenager. I don't think much has changed, but anyway. Oh gosh, help me. Okay. Send to yourself, Teresa. All right. So, just laugh at silly things and, that's all I can say. All right. Now, getting into the readings for tonight. Guardian Angel Messages Tarot by Radley Valentine. Remember, this was the card of the week. Well, it still is the card of the week, actually. Hope that I've been getting a bit of feedback with that as well, so that's been interesting. Right. So if you would like a reading, all you need to do is type in the comment box the guidance you'd like to receive from the angels, and I will draw out a card for you from this deck. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I was thinking about, which I shouldn't be thinking about. Oh, Lord. It's going to be a long night if I only just keep cackling. Oh, did you see how that jumped out? Wow. Look at that. It's the 6 of air, and it says here, relief, hope, and moving on. So, relieve yourself from that. Have that hope and that, and move on from the situation. Divya, hi. Can I get a guidance regarding my health, please? Sure. All right. And like I said, please don't be shy. Please like, subscribe, comment, contribute to tonight's live. And let me know where you're from. If you're not from Sydney, because I'm here in Sydney, Australia, it is just about 7:45 p.m. In the evening of April the 16th, Wednesday night. So, yes, looking forward to connecting with all of you. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. So, Divya. And don't forget, if you would like your own personal reading, because these are just general, it's only one card that I do, unless another one flies out. But my readings, each question has a minimum of four cards, and so it goes quite deep, where these are just one card readings. If you'd like your own personal reading, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can book your reading there. So you can book either face-to-face if you are within the Sydney area and you'd like to come into my consultation room and ride. You are more than welcome to do that, book that in, or you can book an online reading, and an online reading consists of me taking a photo of all the cards that come out, and I record the audio and send the audio and the images to the email address provided from the booking. So that's how I do my online readings. I don't do Zooms. It just gets a bit complicated, especially with overseas timing and adjusting all of that. So I do that. That way you've got a record of what my reading is, and you've got the images to follow along, so you know what I'm talking about when I'm describing a card or an image. All right, so Divya, I haven't forgotten about you, Divya. I'm still going. The angels are telling me to keep going. All right, 3, 2. I don't know, for you, for some reason I'm getting dehydration. So I don't know if you've got health issues or you're just asking in general, but I just feel like a lot of dehydration. Look at that, it's the world, but in the reverse. So it says accomplishment, celebration, and completion. So I feel like, I don't know if you've had a health scare or something's come up for you to think about your health and you're concerned. I just feel that you need to take the steps that you're guided to, or that you're given. So for example, if you've gone to see a doctor or a specialist and they recommend that you take this course of medication, or they recommend that you seek this advice, or you do, whatever the doctors and the specialist, something is coming up and I'm scared of. Okay. So I feel, and that's probably why you feel like your world's upside down and you're, there's a lot of fear. So I'm saying this because it's easier said than done, but just remember and just think about people that have had diagnoses before you, and the may not be a positive thing. I'm not saying this is about you now, I'm just saying as a general, just to put you at ease. So you think about people get different diagnoses and their world crumbles because they don't know, it's a shock, and that's all understandable, and I don't ever want to be put in that position. But just think how over time they can overcome their battles and rise above that. So just take it step by step. So if at that time you get some news that's not so good, take it on board, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's the end. It's just the beginning of a new journey, of a different path. So if you find that you get news that's not very positive, look at ways at, first deal with it and sit with it and dwell on it and think about it, and then just think, okay, if this was to happen, what are my options? What can I do? How can I improve? How can I eliminate? So I don't want you to fear. So, because I can actually feel the fear through the phone actually. And I'm not saying that in a judgmental way. I'm just saying it because I can actually feel the energy. And I'm saying that because I feel for you that you're going through that. But just think of faith over fear. And once you get given information of whatever the case may be, there are always steps about, that you can take. So as I said, I'm no doctor, I'm no medical professional, but my advice is to follow doctor's instructions or the specialist instructions, and also your own intuition. So if you feel that you've been given some information that doesn't sit well with you, or you feel like there's something out there that should be done differently and you feel that within you, then do it. If you want to follow the doctor's, guidance, you do that. If they tell you to take a medication or, do a certain whatever, you do that. But just remember to ask the angels to be with you and to alleviate a lot of the fear and a lot of the anxiety that comes with all these medical problems. And I know it's hard because I know that I've been through this much, but also, so many things that have happened with my husband, and you're in and out of hospital, relying on doctors, relying on these test results, waiting to see what comes out. Doesn't mean it's going to head this way, doesn't mean it's going to head that way. And, and you get that thing in the pit of your stomach and you just, you feel helpless and you feel hopeless. But I just want you to, I don't know I don't have a barrier, so I don't know what is coming for you or what the diagnosis is or what the medical issue is. I don't know. All I know is that the angels are saying to call upon them to, wrap you in their bubble so they can keep you healthy, strong, and call upon them to alleviate any anxiety or any fear that you may have. And just follow the instructions and your intuition. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback, and I wish you all the best for your health, Divya. Yes, so when you're feeling scared and helpless, it is a very vulnerable place to be. And I've been there many, many times, especially, as I said, with my husband, and there's nothing I can do. And it puts you in a very, it can be very daunting. But I continually ask the angels for assistance and guidance. And at the end of the day, what is meant to be will be. If it's already written for you, that's what's going to happen. So I'm just going to turn this heat down a little bit. Oh, gosh. I'm feeling all hot and flustered. Now, let me have a look. That's interesting. Okay. So if anyone else would like let's go to live. Anyone else would like a reading, please just type in your guidance you'd like to receive from the angels. I'm going to be here for a little bit, and I can't believe I've been almost on for half an hour. Now, for those of you who don't know, I do events. So if you'd like to have me at your event as an angelic reader, just contact me via my email, which is info@angelicblue.com.au, to discuss the details and what you're looking for, and I'm very happy to help you and work around your event. I've done corporate, charity, business launches. I've done fundraisers. Oops, what's this one? I've done school charity fundraiser things, I've even done birthdays. I'm also available for high teas and birthday celebrations. So if you would like to have me there, please contact me via my email, info@angelicblue.com.au. Peony, can I get a general reading, please? Sure. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Let me see. There's too many cards. Hold on a sec. Sorry. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. No, too many. And they're all pretty good too. There were 3 of them were major arcana cards. But it wasn't meant to be. All right. Three, 2, 1. Oh, another card in the reverse. Page of Water. So something emotional. Sensitive, open-hearted, and intuitive. So I think you've received this card before. I'm not sure. But I remember someone getting this card recently. And my advice to that person was, because obviously this card here is saying the opposite. Because it's in the reverse. So it's saying sensitive, open-hearted, and intuitive. So to me, the angels are saying to you, you're not being open-hearted. You're not using your intuition. So when it comes to your health, you need to, or general, you need to start focusing on your intuition, following your intuition, being open-hearted. So don't be so closed off. You know, if someone approaches you about something, like it could be at work, it could be out at the shops, it could be, you know, wherever. Be open-minded. Obviously be street smart, but be open-minded. And at the moment, there's a bit of insensitivity. So the angels are asking you to be a bit more sensitive and a bit more compassionate towards people and situations, and have empathy. Not that you don't have empathy, but it's just maybe there are, using that sort of discretion about what you can use your discernment about situations. And if it calls for you to push someone away, then fine. But if you need to, or you feel the need to be empathetic towards someone, then open your heart and be empathetic towards that person. And obviously it's something very sensitive and very emotional, because there's all this water here. So it's asking you to be a bit more emotive when it comes to dealing with people or situations, because maybe being closed off, you're cutting yourself off from connecting with people. And I just feel like you might be cutting off a very important person in your life because you're maybe fearing a connection. And I'm not necessarily talking about a romantic connection, but even a platonic connection with a friend or a co-worker, or someone that you see quite often for, could be a professional in say for example, a hairdresser or something like that. So just be that a bit more open-minded and eliminate the fear, and ask the angels to give you more faith and overcome the fear. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. I'm going to have my drink of water. I'm going to put my phone on charge. You're welcome. Okay, very good. So if there's anyone else out there that would like a reading, just please type in the comment box the guidance you'd like to receive from the angels. And if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate that. And thank you to those who already have. I feel very blessed, because my last live, we reached and went beyond the 200. So thank you so much to all of you. I really do appreciate it. Again, what is going on tonight? Every time I'm about to shuffle, like all these cards fly out. Excuse me. These went under the table. Lordy Lord. Look at these other major arcana cards. Interesting. Okay, they all want to come out tonight. Oh, I got an update from my, as I said, I talk to you like you guys know me. But those of you who do follow me and know me, you know that I've, since last year, I think, yeah, it's been 3 times I've looked after this dog that the family goes away and they ask me to look after the dog because I just love dogs and, you know. And I said, yes, of course. And I wasn't there today, but my husband was around the dog. And the owner took a photo and said, hi, mummy. Because I refer to, even though it has its own mother and father and brothers, I still refer to that dog as I'm his mummy. So when he's with me, I'm mummy. Or mama, actually, I should say, because I speak to the dog in Italian and it listens. It's amazing. It's funny. Yeah, so, and I just replied back to the father of the dog and I said, tell your dad to hurry up and organise another bloody holiday so I can look after him again because he's so cute. So that was really cute. But it's so funny because the owner is of European background and his wife is half Asian and half European background as well. And anyway, but they don't speak, obviously they can speak the language, their own languages, but they don't, obviously the children haven't learnt or they haven't been taught the language. So they always speak English. So the dog, what I mean by that is because the dog has only learnt English. And then it's come to me and stayed with me for, a week or 10 days or 3 weeks, whatever it's been. And I've taught it to go to the toilet and I say it in Italian and it listens and it actually follows my instructions, which is so cute. And I told the owner, he couldn't believe it. I'm like, well, that's what happens when dogs, I look after dogs. They're like my babies and I look after them and I give them the best. And it was just so cute because, it's his big 50 kilo Ridgeback. And yeah, it was so cute. He's so cute. And anyway, and just as it follows my instructions, it's just amazing because I taught him and he learned. So, Jimeno, yes, I remember you from a few weeks ago. Hello, can I get a general reading too? Absolutely. You're up right now. Jimeno. All right, general reading. Yes, because of your unique name, I remembered. I don't remember everybody, but I've remembered your name because it's unique. General reading. Yeah, I remembered you as well. That's why I joined you. It was so sweet. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Three, 2, 1. Wow. A major arcana card for you. So in general, it says here balance, compromise, self-control, and moderation. And as soon as I said moderation, I heard the word technology. So I don't know if you need to, moderate the time you spend on technology or something. But as soon as I said moderation, bang, technology just came into my head. So you can see this particular angel here, it needs to be balanced. So one foot's on the earth, one foot is in the water, and the water is emotional. And you can see that she's pouring from one cup to another, okay? And I just feel that, I think this is also a spiritual message about balancing yourself out. And, on a spiritual level, on a physical level, on an emotional level, I feel like there needs to be balance be brought back into your life. It could even be the food that you eat, or maybe, for example, this is just a hypothetical. Say you have 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day. Maybe reduce it to 2, but increase your water intake, for example. There just needs to be some kind of balance, because I feel like there's an out of balance situation in your life, and the way to bring it back in is to nourish yourself, also grounding yourself, having that time to, whether you pray or meditate. It's really important to keep yourself balanced and in check. And I just feel that the angel's is going to guide you. It is guiding you, and all you need to do is ask. So if you feel that, I've just been drawn, because it says here 14 and the moon, and on the 14th, did we have a full moon? Or we had it on the Friday. So I think also the moon, which is your intuition. So I feel like, maybe you're listening more to your ego than your intuition. And I think that's what's connected to your spirituality as well, like I said earlier. So things need to be brought into balance, because things are they're imbalanced. So I just feel that take a look at your life, take a look at, different aspects of your life, and where can you improve, and where can you change certain things, and eliminate certain things, or introduce certain things to your life. Like I said, I just gave the example of the coffee, because that's just an easy example to think of. So, reducing from, say, 4 cups to 2 cups, but then increasing your water intake, and that's balancing out, the fluid intake and also the hydration. But as you know, coffee and caffeine do dehydrate you as well. So, just things like that. So getting to know your body, getting to know your mind, and working on your spirit and your soul. And I just feel like bringing everything back into balance. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. Francesca, hi Teresa, hope you're doing well. Thank you, Francesca. May I get a general reading, please? Absolutely. All right, Francesca. General reading. My knee just started to hurt. Is that your knee? Were you the one that had a knee problem? Because my left knee just sort of started to give me a bit of issue. Jimeno, thanks, that helped. Oh, thank you for your feedback. I appreciate that. Yes, so Francesca, I'm just getting a little bit of a pain in my knee. So I don't know if that's something that you're dealing with at the moment, or you've been dealing with, but I just feel like my left knee is, I just feel like it needs to crack. Yes, still recovering from, oh, that's right, you had that accident. Yes, now that you've mentioned that, yes, where you fell or something, and yet I think I remember that now. That was you. Okay, that makes sense, because as soon as I started shuffling the cards, my left knee started to ache a little bit. Well, I hope you're on the better side of the recovery. All right, so general reading for Francesca. And while you're at it, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe and comment and contribute to my channel. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you for those who are watching right now who already have subscribed and have commented and have liked. And if you're watching this on the replay and you already have subscribed, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you've liked and added to the comments afterwards, I appreciate that too. General. All right, 3, 2, 1. Another one in the reverse. This one is the 4 of water. So distraction, self-absorption, and discontentment. But it's in the reverse, and there's obviously a lot of emotions going along with that. So I just feel that yeah, the word that just sticks out is discontentment. So I feel like there's a lot of frustration about a situation, and I feel like you're frustrated at a situation and possibly directly at a person, or say for example, or a family or a group of people. But I feel there's a big frustration which is overtaking your mind and thoughts and is altering your, it's altering your the outcome of things in your life. And it's a very emotional. So I would say that people that are like close to you, or people that you considered like family, if they're not family, you would consider them like family. And there's obviously some kind of situation that's occurred or is occurring that is giving you, it's raising questions, and I feel like you're sort of stuck. And yeah, I just feel and you're emotional about it. I just feel like there's some emotions coming about this. It's bringing up to the emotions to the surface. And when that happens, it means that you need to purge, you need to heal from that situation, and then be able to move on. Now, when I say that, it's easy, but doing those steps, it does take a lot of, looking in the mirror, facing fears, facing reality, and just being honest and accountable and truthful. So whether it's you having to be accountable or someone else having to be accountable or honest, that's what needs to come to the surface. And I just feel that this is you sitting there like wondering and contemplating and reminiscing and just thinking, but we've got the number 4 there, and that's the angel's number. So the angels are there with you. You just need to call upon them and acknowledge them and accept their help and accept their guidance. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. Speaking of, I'm going to have another drink. It's really warm in here. So those of you who would like to have their own personal reading from me, each question, so I have a 1 question list, and I also have a 3 question, like if you go to my website, you'll find it. Thanks, that's exactly right. Okay, well, unfortunately, but sometimes we have to, come across these things and we have to deal with them. So I hope that you get the help that you need, or you are guided for what you need. So what I do is when I do my questions on like when people book my readings, you actually get a minimum of 4 cards per question. And so I just feel that so what I do is if you come to my consultation room in Ryde, so it's 15 minutes from the CBD of Sydney and 15 minutes from the CBD of Parramatta, so I'm in between. So if you'd like to travel to Ryde, and this is my consultation room, so I do read face-to-face readings here, But if you prefer, or it's convenient for you to get an online reading, the online readings, I take a photo of all the images that come out, like all the cards, and I talk through them, and I record an audio, and I send the images and the audio through to the email that's provided upon booking. So I don't do Zoom readings. I find that the technology does interfere with the readings, and that's why I feel like when I do these ones, it is a little bit more draining. So I find that if I record it and take photos of the images of all the cards, I don't feel as heavier in the energy. So is anyone else that would like a reading? Let's have a look here. Ah, Lord. Okay, let me just... Okay. What was I going to talk about? Okay, well, while we're waiting for other people to come on oh, hello. Let's share this live for you. I would have no idea how to do that. If you know me, you know that I'm not that very technically advanced. Technology is not a very good friend of mine. I don't even know. I'm okay with it, but don't ask me to do anything extra, because I'll be like, oh, God, that's a really Italian thing to do. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Robin. I don't know what you're doing, but I appreciate that you're sharing this, because I have no idea. Sometimes I feel like I'm a really old woman. Like it's so I was teaching during COVID. I was a teacher for 20 years, and during COVID we had to do online sessions and things like that. And I learned that very quickly, like we all did. Like I learned and adapted to the technology very, very quickly. And then, changed a little bit, like during COVID, we stopped doing this and we started doing that, and I sort of learned that. And now, oh God, ask me to do a Zoom, and I'll be like, oh, I've forgotten how to do a Zoom. That's why Robin is here to rescue. I share this live feed from YouTube to all other platforms. I have profiles on like Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, etc. I have a big reach. You're always welcome. Oh, thank you, Robin. Oh my gosh, thank you. And Riz with Dish. Hi, hello, welcome. Actually, speaking of Robin, I'm going to say, I think you came up on my LinkedIn, and I wasn't sure. I can't remember if I joined or followed you on LinkedIn. Oh, I have to check that, because I think the name comes up differently. And I know I'm the same, because my private stuff, I've got a different name. Obviously, this is my business, so it's Angelic Blue. So anything with Angelic Blue is going to come out Angelic Blue. Can I get a quick, brief reading? It won't be quick or brief. It'll just be a reading. Ishan Gur is my name. Age 21, Haryana, India. Okay, so Ishan, can you just tell me the area of your life that you'd like guidance with, and I'll get straight on to that. Yes, I send you everywhere. Oh my gosh. Also on LinkedIn, a message to you indeed. Even your Facebook group. Don't forget to mention them in your live as you did in your description. Oh, thank you. Sometimes my name is... Yes, that's the other one. Correct. Yeah. Okay, that is you. All right, then if it's you, I think I will follow. Or if I haven't, I will. So Riz, hold on, go back to your name. Hold on. Ishan, can you please tell me the area of your life you'd like guidance with, and I'll draw a card for you. So is it about money? Is it about family? Is it about work? Is it about love life? Just tell me and I will get some guidance for you. Oh, I want a reading for my career and love life. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm going to do for career, and that's the first thing that came up because I only do one reading per person. All right, so career. So Ishan for career. Hi Malak, how are you? I can see you, sort of. I can't physically see you, but I can see you're saying hello. Okay, you want to be one of those. Okay. So Ishan, career. I hope, pray a lot. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. No worries. Career. All right, 3, 2, 1. And as I was shuffling, when I said career for you, Ishan, the word technology came up. So I don't know if your career or your current work or whatever you're doing is with technology. Oh, look at that. It's come out in the reverse. So the star says inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. So I feel like, Ishan, that you need, I feel like you're lacking confidence and you're lacking faith that you're going to achieve. Like I feel like you're, if you, for example, studied in a course or something that you've achieved great marks, and I just feel that that you're underestimating your capability. So if you have faith, and you will find that having that faith and perseverance, you will achieve beyond your expectation in your career. So put your faith in yourself. You say that you pray, so pray to whoever you pray to, and even if you meditate, ground yourself, and just continue the way that you're going and persevere. And I feel like you will, step by step get to the career end goal, but you need to follow the steps, and you can't walk before you crawl. So it's in order of taking steps. So you might have to do another course, you may have to do some work on field, or just take on board what's been given to you. And I just feel that take that along with you and utilize the resources that you've been given, the networking and the experiences you've been given to elevate you to the next level. It is true. We get insights from some source when we tune in our frequency, like Edgar Cayce used to get divine wisdom in dreams. How can I access that source in my dreams? I have self-faith. Okay, so I would say connect with your angels, or connect with whoever you are connected with, like religiously or universe, and listen to your intuition. All right, so I hope that helps, Ishan, and good luck with that, and good luck with your career. Now let me go back, because I did see some conversations that I'm missing out on here. Francesca, Ash, thank you, Robin. All the love back at you. Okay, something I missed. Welcome, and know before the sun comes, always rain. Yes, I hear you, Robin. Thank you. I would say keep a dream journal. Yes. Like clairvoyance, clairsentience, extrasensory perception, intuition, clairaudience. I hear ringing voice like a tuning fork. Currently being on medication for bipolar and schizophrenia. Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you anything medical because I'm not a medical professional, but if that's what you've been told to do by the doctors and the specialists, and follow that advice, and also follow your intuition. So follow the guidance that you feel within you that you need to do for your health and for your life in general. All right. I totally agree with Angelic. Well, thank you. And thank you for your contributions too, Robin. I do appreciate it. Like, even I missed out on something. Obviously, I missed out on part of the conversation, but I do appreciate your contribution. And I also agree about the dream journal. That's a very fantastic, a good idea. I used to write lots of things. Anyone that knows me, I've got. Let me just give you an example. And mind you, I can only use one at a time. Where's the other one? There should be another one here. Hold on. Yeah. Just in front of me, I've got this many pens. Do I need this many? I can only use one at a time, but I've always got pens and paper everywhere. I'm always forever writing things down. Look, I've just got a whole bunch of paper here. I've got notepads, notebooks. I continually write things all the time. So I definitely agree with that. Let me go back to that. Always welcome, as said earlier. If you ever need a mod, let me know. I'll help for free. Good receives good. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you. I don't think I'm at that point where I need a moderator, but but thank you. Thank you, dear soul. We are each other's self-reflection. I wonder the universe works in so much miraculous ways. Your readings exactly relate to me. I'm in technology study field and lacking faith. Manuel Espino. Good morning, teacher. My name is Manny. I did an energetic black. Is that going to open my way? Hold on, what's that? An energetic black. Is that going to open my way to a better life? I'm a Cancer. Like I'm 8. An energetic block. Okay, I was going to say an energetic black. I was going to say, I don't know about that. Okay, so I'm just sorry. I'm rereading it, so I'm not staring. I'm not frozen. Okay, so I don't like telling people what to do, and everyone does what they want with their own body. And when in our body we have our own soul. So I always say, and there's like a saying in Italian that says like, each to their own. So whatever you do is sort of for your soul's benefit. So if you're thinking about, let me think, like whatever you do, like it's sort of like connected to your soul. So I don't like telling people what to do, and I don't feel comfortable, saying you should do this rather than doing that, because if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But my first and go-to, what I'd like to do is to contact God and the angels. That's what I do, because you can't get higher than that. Now, if you want to do other things like energy blocks and removing those kinds of things, that's up to you. If you go to a practitioner, if you do it yourself, that's up to you. But I'm not going to tell you not to do it. But I just feel that, you can achieve. Sometimes sometimes things are a bit of, to me, I feel like some things are considered a bit of a phase or a novelty, and so we try it out, but you may feel like you elevated some kind of or you've eliminated something, but it probably at the end it's not. But it's up to you what you do. So let me go back, because the script is going really fast. How to astral project and travel in the universe. Sorry, I don't know how to do that, but yeah, I'm not sure about that, Ishan. What I noticed is grounding and centering is always good to start to remove blockages. This is my opinion. If you are a science-oriented person, I'll start by studying hypnosis and trance. Yeah, like I always say, my go-to to everybody is ensure that you pray or meditate, ground yourself, keep yourself hydrated, and always connect with the angels and with God. That's what my advice to everyone is all the time. So if you go back to my videos, you'll find that that's the advice that I give to people all the time. And so from there, it's up to you what you do. So, because we are a physical body, but we also have a soul within us and a spirit within us that's connected to a higher source. And it's up to you what you do. Thank you for your professionalism and knowledge of understanding of my situation. You don't have to call me teacher. I feel like, you know, it's very nice of you, but you don't have to call me teacher. Earlier, I used to feel a tingling sensation on my forehead, third eye. It made me hyper-focused and vivid dreaming. Now it doesn't happen. No tingling sensation on third eye. Yeah. So you can connect with your angels or connect with a source to either, if you want to connect in that way, or if you want to stop that, you need to ask them to stop that. So it's up to you what you want to do with that. As I said, I don't like telling people what to do, and I don't like suggesting certain things because it's like that's out of my league, out of my range. And if I'm not aware or if I'm not familiar with, I don't like commenting on that. But I don't want to seem like I'm disregarding or dismissing what you're saying. Right. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. I really do appreciate it. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. Let me have a look here. So if there's anyone out there, I'm going to actually turn off this heater now. I know it's not winter yet, but I came into this room earlier and it was really cold, and I thought I'm going to put the heater on, and it's unlike me. Anyone that knows me, anyway, I can hear my family laughing at me already. Liked, did you two like? What's that mean? Liked, did you two like? I don't know. So if you'd like a reading, I've got the cards here ready. Just type in the comment box the area of your life that you'd like guidance from the angels. Oh, right. Thank you, Robin. Can you tell me what this week is going to look like with your cards? Thank you, and hello from Chicago. I'm a Cancer. Oh, okay. All right. Sirens, can you hear them? Okay, so Manuel or Manny, pay attention to this message. Oh gosh, that sound like firefighters, I think. All right, so I'm going to tell you, so I'm going to give you guidance for this week for you. So for Manny. So when they say that when you hear the sirens, it's Archangel Michael, like letting you know there's a message. So that's why I've just said that, because Manny has just asked a question and wanting guidance. To me, I interpret that as in pay attention. So Archangel Michael is asking you to pay attention. Okay, look at that. That's the card that just came out. This is the card. If you go back to my video of the card of the week, this is the card of the week. So, Manny, this week for you and so far as a collective, it says intellectual, determined, and motivated. So I feel like because it's an air card, that means there's a lot of thoughts and you're procrastinating, but you need to shift those thoughts and procrastination to movement, to action, bringing forth your ideals and manifesting them. So using your intelligence to bring forth ways that you can, if you've got an idea or a project, you need to start putting steps in to make it happen. So I don't know, I feel like you've got maybe something in the back of your mind, or you've got a book that you write your ideas in, or you've got a project, or you've got something brewing, and the angels are asking you to be motivated to start taking further steps. Now, you might not be able to achieve the entire thing, but if you could take a couple of steps forward in that, say for example, you've